Imagine this for a moment. The great mind, all knowing, all powerful, and infinite, spread across the great void. And the great mind says, I'm going to express myself. So then came the command, out of darkness, let there be light. And it is because of expressions that we humans are here. Our physical state is an extended expression of the great mind. With my limited human understanding, I am going to attempt to explain, or should I say rather talk about, the very misunderstood and underestimated term of I am. That which is beyond explanation and at the same time simple to understand, if one is in the right frame of mind. So when we say I am, what is the I representing? The I is representing existence. Existence, just existence. And the am is representing everything. So you could look at it as though it would be everything already exist. This is very important to understand when we start to deal with things like affirmations. You know, when you say something to the effect of, I am, and then you say a word, for example, I am grateful. But you wouldn't say something like, I will be grateful when, because that pertains to the future. And the great I am is focused on present, now, is. And why is it so very important to know that? Well, think about this for a moment. When people pray, there was or should I say there is a phrase that says, O great power, teach us how to pray. I wonder why it would say that. Probably because people do not pray correctly. Let me give you an example. Someone drops down on their knees. They put their hands together and they begin to say something like, O great power, help me to find a way. Please show me where. Please help me to see. Now, what you have to understand is that when you pray this way, what you are acknowledging is that you don't have the solution. But that can't be true because I am. Everything already exists. So then comes the question, if everything already exists, then where is it? And that's the question right here. But here's the answer. The answer is in that you don't ask the great powers to show you a way. What you do, since already everything is in existence, you give thanks for whatever it is you are speaking of. You just simply open up and give thanks because whatever you're speaking of is already in existence. It's already here, there, everywhere. And this is the very contradictory part about people who are seeking holiness and enlightenment. They say that they serve a deity that is beyond all and has created all. But yet the prayer is, find a way. So when we are thinking about the I am concept, one should also think about the phrase of I shall not want. What does that mean? It means that you have no need to be in want because you already have everything, because everything under the I am, or should I say in the I am, is already in existence. One of the things that beliefs don't teach is that you don't need to follow beliefs. It's basically a guideline. So a lot of times, certain things are not talked about in detail, like the I am. The thing about us humans is that we try to physically understand what I am means, and we cannot. Because if you just say to yourself these two words, I am, what your brain does, it expects a third word. And then it tries to look for logic to fill in the situation. It tries to figure out the situation through logic. But we all know that the great mind, so to speak, does not handle on logic. What it really handles on, we don't know, but it works. And what works in the great mind, or you can say the spiritual, is way above our physical understanding. That's why words like faith and trust came in, so that you wouldn't try to understand everything. You would just believe it because of experience, or because of you seeing it being worked before, or because of you seeing it being worked for the first time. Imagine if you walked down the street and then you asked someone, excuse me, could you please tell me your name? And they said, I am. You'd be waiting for the next sentence. And you'd be thinking, okay, well, who are you? And they would say, I am. And then you would ask, what or who is I am? And that person would say to you, I am that I am. What that person just told you is that I am the I am, which is the I am, which is that I am. In essence, the person just told you that everything, I am everything. I am has no definition. The definition is the word after you say I am. I am thankful. I am grateful. I am happy. And you notice it's not a, oh great power, help me to find a way to be happy. Just show me the way to be grateful. There's no need for that, because all of it already exists. And if we humans would stop trying to understand everything, you see, what we humans often do, if we really don't understand something, is that we will try to personify it. We will try to add personification to it. Personification means when you give something human-like qualities where it has nothing to do with humans. And this is what we try to do with, let's say, God or the Great Way. What we automatically try to do is to break it down to where our brain understands it. Which is why there is much truth in this saying. If you can talk about it, that's not what it is. Because we humans are breaking it way down from its original source. And anytime you are dealing with the spiritual, there's absolutely no need to attempt to describe it, because that's not what it is. Because it's way above our 3D reality, and it's way above our brain trying to put it in a category in this 3D world. So what's the takeaway here from this video? Once you understand that you really know nothing as a human, and that which you know is very little, because the life that we live is based on trust. It's based on I am, and it's based on this thing that we just call believing. And life is not some coincidental thing that is not aware of what it is. Look at the very word, life. Life is alive. Life lives, which means it is conscious of what it is doing. We are the life. We are that. We're not separated from life. We are an extension. So therefore, if life is intelligent and all-knowing and all-powerful, and we are an extension or an expression of that, it must mean that we are that too. And then you ask the question, well, how? Well, we have been given the gift of mind. We have been given the gift of thought. We can form energy by our thoughts. You see, because mind is what you call static, but we can make it dynamic with our thoughts, and we can make it dynamic to the degree of how we wish to or how we will. But at the same time, we are not above the great origin of power, the I am. I'm going to leave it right there. Until the next video. Hey everyone, Advancing Being Mind here. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to see more content like this, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you already are subscribed, thanks for the support. Take care.